Hello and welcome to the Met Office 10-day trend. It may be the beginning of April, but at the time of recording, parts of Scotland in particular remain in the grip of winter with rain, sleet and hill snow. But by the weekend, much of the UK will have significantly milder temperatures. Milder, though, doesn't always mean drier, and there will still be some heavy rain around through the weekend and in places next week. However, there is more uncertainty than normal surrounding the weather next week, and that's because there's a lot of uncertainty in terms of the position of the jet stream. Now, this is a fast-flowing current of air that tends to determine our weather. And in the winter, big temperature contrasts across the northern hemisphere often fuel a powerful jet stream that is relatively easy to follow from day to day. But as we head into spring, the temperature contrasts around the northern hemisphere become less, and as a result, the jet stream becomes weaker and a bit more fickle, and therefore more difficult to predict from day to day. The jet stream at the moment to the south of the UK, and as we end Wednesday, any rain, sleet and hill snow will clear northern parts of Britain into the North Sea. Clearer skies follow from the west under this ridge of high pressure, and with clear skies and light winds, a widespread frost. Scotland and Northern Ireland seeing the coldest temperatures, -2 in towns and cities, -6 or 7 in the countryside for Scotland. And there'll still be a few showers around as we start off Thursday in Scotland, but for many places, sunny skies. 12 degrees doesn't sound that warm, but with light winds and that increasingly strong sunshine, it will feel very pleasant on Thursday afternoon. Into Friday, we keep the sunshine in the southeast, but cloud, wind and rain will push into western areas. Steady rain for western Scotland and Northern Ireland, showers pushing into western parts of Britain, but 15 degrees in the southeast and staying dry throughout Friday. 10 in the northwest, so it's a slightly milder day nevertheless. However, in the far northeast it stays relatively cold. Through Friday and into Saturday, this cold front pushes through into central areas, and there's some uncertainty about pulses of heavier and more prolonged rain that will move along it. It looks most likely that central parts and northeastern parts of England will see a spell of heavier rain for a time early Saturday before clearing away. And on Saturday, the jet stream's coming up from the south, and depending on the exact position of that jet stream will determine exactly how warm it will be. It looks likely that we'll get 16 degrees in East Anglia, but we could get 18 degrees. There's a 30% chance of that. But by Sunday, heavy rain is likely to push back up again along this fickle jet stream. Again, it's coming up from the south, and the exact position of it will determine these spells of wetter weather through Sunday. But it looks likely that it's southeastern parts of England that will see the wettest weather with showers elsewhere. So for the weekend, much milder temperatures for most of us. Sunshine and showers, but some heavy rain through central areas on Saturday, and then perhaps the southeast on Sunday. Now, this is the position of the jet stream as we end the weekend. It's coming up from the south, but you'll notice it's diving down there over the Iberian Peninsula. And where these two meet, well, just like at a meandering old river, it could well cut off. And this is the point at which the jet stream becomes much more uncertain as we begin next week, because you'll notice the southerly jet stream there over the UK starts to disappear. And the jet then just dives well to the south of the UK. And it's likely that it will pick up low pressure systems in the Atlantic and fire them to the south of the UK with pressure building to the north. That's the most likely situation as we begin next week. But it all depends on exactly how the jet stream behaves over the Iberian Peninsula later this weekend, and there's still some uncertainty about that. So the most likely scenario during days 7 to 10 is that we'll have high pressure closer to the north of Britain and low pressure closer to the south. An easterly wind could bring colder temperatures into the north, but with more of a southeasterly, well, it may be that for southern Britain we'll have slightly milder temperatures and some warm sunshine at times. However, with low pressure closest to southern Britain, that's where we're likely to see the most unsettled weather. So during days 7 to 10, a lot of uncertainty. But it looks likely that we'll have drier weather in the north and perhaps some colder temperatures, some frosty nights. However, with not such a strong easterly wind as we've had at times during the last couple of months, the sunshine will at least feel pleasant during the daytime. There are more likely to be some rain and showers in the south and perhaps some warmer temperatures at times. But all of this is very uncertain because, like I said, it depends on the exact dynamics of the jet stream as we end the weekend. One alternative scenario is that the jet stream will just run straight in from the Atlantic and bring us more typical unsettled weather and changeable weather. But this is the most likely scenario during days 7 to 10. Drier weather in the north, a relief following the last couple of days, I should imagine, and some rain at times in the south, but by no means constant rain, and there will be some sunshine mixed in. So more uncertainty than normal and more reason than ever to check the Met Office website for updates for your area. And you can, of course, follow us on social media and keep up to date with the forecast on the Met Office app. Bye-bye.